Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda and this is my channel, Her Pacific Northwest Washington Life. And today I wanted to share with you my TBR for the Book Lover Readathon. This is a readathon that was created by Paige over at Creating & Co., which is a planner supply shop. They also have a lot of reading related items like bookmarks and journals, washi tape and the things like that. But I originally found Creating & Co. about 2 years ago when the Enchantathon for 2018 was announced, which was the February readathon. And this year, I think Enchantathon is being pushed until a little later in the year, and we're doing Book Lover this month. So the Creating & Co. Book Club is a Facebook group that hosts 6 readathons throughout the year. It's every other month. First one starts in February. But we also do a lot of other fun things together as a group throughout the year. Like I know March, Paige is hosting another Shop Your Shelves challenge. And then we also have like a yearly goal as well with 30 different prompts to check off along the way. So this readathon runs from February 3rd until February 9th. And if you want to participate in the photo challenges or anything like that, you can use the hashtag #CCBookLover. I also always have a link to the Facebook group down in my description box below in the Where to Find Me section, but I will also post a link to the blog post, which has the announcement of all the information you need to know about this readathon. So there are 5 reading prompts and 4 photo challenges, and I have 3 books planned to fit all of them. The first prompt is to read the group read, and this year, or this time around, it's the Guinevere Deception, I think by, is Kiersten White the author? Every readathon we always have a group read, and in the Creating & Co. Facebook book club group you can vote, and that is what won the vote this time around. I'm not planning on reading this book just because I have a pretty hefty TBR. Not really hefty, but there's a lot of books that I want to read during the winter months at the beginning of the year. So those are top priority for me, as well as books I already own, and I don't own the Guinevere Deception, so I'm not really looking to add another book to my TBR. The second prompt is to read a book that reminds you of your love of reading. And for this, I am reading Graceling by Kiersten Kishore. I'm actually buddy reading this book with my friend Eric over at Break Even Books. And I think this will remind me of my love of reading just because it's a fantasy book. And fantasy is one of my favorite genres, so that's really what I picked for this. It could be like an old childhood favorite or basically anything that, again, reminds me of your love for reading. The prompts are very open to your interpretation. So the next prompt is to reread a favorite. I have another buddy read going, and that is actually all the books I'm reading for this readathon are buddy reads. But I am planning to reread The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. I read The Hobbit last month, or for the month of January, with my friend Rainy over at Rainy Day Reads, and we're at this point following the Lord of the Read Along, but I probably will break away from that because I know the ladies hosting it are planning to take 2 months for the next 3 books, and I don't need 2 months to read through these books, especially because they're all rereads for me. So Fellowship of the Ring, that is definitely a reread. And then the fourth prompt is to read a book that contains a romance, and for this I am planning to buddy read with my friend Darshell over at Books and Planners, A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. We buddy read A Court of Thorns and Roses. As I'm filming this, just a couple days ago we finished it. And I think we'll probably have A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the second book, finished before the readathon starts. So that's why I'm planning to read the third book, even though I haven't read the second book yet. But I was very surprised with how much I actually ended up liking A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I'm really keen to know what happens with Feyre and Tamlin and Rhysand and Lucien and all the other characters. So looking forward to seeing where that goes. And then the last prompt, as I mentioned before, Creating & Co. is planner items related shop. She does weekly kits, monthly kits, those sorts of things that fit a variety of different planners. I am not personally using stickers as a decorative planning this year. I am using a bullet journal, but each readathon Paige does release a kit, and so this last prompt is to pick a book that matches the kit. And there's this like greenish blue minty color in the kit. So for this I'm going to use A Court of Rings and Ruin again because it's kind of got that same color to it. There's probably different shades, but it matches closely enough for me. So those are all the reading prompts. And then, like I said, there are 4 photo challenges. You can post them whenever you want, either one a day for the first 4 days. You could post them all on one day. You can do whatever you want with these. But the first prompt is red. The second prompt, like red as in the color, not red as in you read a book. The second prompt is sweet treat. The third prompt is pamper, and the fourth prompt is first love. So again, just interpret these as you will. Usually there's a like a post in the group where it'll be like for the photo prompt of red, and everyone will put their red photos underneath that. And like I said, if you want to find anyone else in the group, you can search with the hashtag #CCBookLover and find what everyone else is posting for pictures and things like that. This time, usually when I first hear the prompts, I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do with the photos, but this time I have no idea. So hopefully I'll get some inspiration from other people who are participating with the photo prompts. Or at least I have like 2 weeks, I think, by the time this video goes up, where I can start looking for inspiration. But that is everything I have planned to read for the readathon. I would love to know if you're planning on participating, and if so, what you plan to read. If we by chance have anything that is overlapping, that would be really fun to know. So please do let me know down in the comments below, and I will chat with you there until my next video. Bye!